Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on your time zone. I have another question for you today, and my question to you today is: are you choosing your responses? Are you choosing in what way to behave in certain circumstances? And I'm asking this because most of the time we act instinctively. There's an autopilot program that just fires whenever we encounter something or someone in a certain situation. But we actually have a lot more to say about how we react. And if we would only take the time to think about the way we want to respond to something, we could have much better relationships with the people around us. And I recently saw a very interesting TED Talk by a woman called Louise, who explained this concept very well. And she said, I'm going to illustrate this concept with a personal example. And she said, I wanted to bond more with a very special person in my life. And in this case, it was the 20-year-old daughter of my new partner. And I wanted us to connect better, and I wanted her to feel that she could come to me for anything and that I was there for her, and I really hoped that we could be friends. So I set out to organize a really great evening for the two of us, and I booked a table in the Blue Moon, which is a famous jazz restaurant in Milan, and my favorite jazz band was playing that evening, and I was really looking forward to it. And we arrived, we went to the table, we sat down, and the band started playing. And I looked around to see if they were all still there and to just watch their performance for a couple of minutes. And when I turned back, what I saw was my stepdaughter on her iPhone. This gave me a choice of how to respond. First choice: I'm stepping on the red chair. First response would be, God, what is it with this generation? They're always on the phone. They have the attention span of a fruit fly. Being angry and judgmental. Second option, second response. She moved to the yellow chair. Oh, what was I thinking? How could I ever think that she would be interested in something like this? This is well before her time. She must think she's out with a dinosaur. Third response. Okay, stay calm. This doesn't have to mean anything. It could mean a whole different bunch of things, so you're not going to get worked up about it. Just take a deep breath in and let it out. And have another drink. Fourth response. And she moved to the green chair. Okay. Well, my intention for this evening was to really bond with her and to connect with her and make her feel like she could come to me for anything. So I just really hope that somehow we can make that work this evening, that we find that connection. Fifth response, and she moves to the purple chair, the last one. What does she need? What does she need in this situation? Is she on her phone because she needs something else? Is there something I could do or something I could give her that she is missing at this moment? What could I give her that would be valuable to her? And she says, I was still thinking about the answers to these questions when she suddenly looked up and she said to me, do you know that there are only 5 Blue Lagoon restaurants and that there's only one in Europe and that one is here in Milan, where we are right now? And did you know that this band, this awesome band that's playing now, that they have been performing together for 30 years? Did you know that? I didn't. That's amazing. And look what I did. And she showed me her iPhone. And on it was a Facebook post she had just created. She had taken a picture of me watching the band and the atmosphere of the restaurant. And underneath it said, out with Louise in the Blue Moon restaurant, listening to this amazing jazz band. Best night ever. Ah. And she says, I could have seriously ruined this moment if I had stayed in the red chair, if I had stayed hurt and judgmental. But by pausing my responses, by not doing anything at all, not giving her a nasty look or becoming insecure or any of the responses I just shared with you, I got to witness this beautiful moment. She wasn't disconnected. She was still fully there, but she's just a different generation that's excellent at multitasking. And she was showing me how much she was loving it and how good my choice was and how well we were bonding. So that is why today my question to you is, do you think about your responses? Do you pause a moment to decide how you want to respond to something? I would love it if you would share your thoughts and your comments below this video so that we could start our own discussion. And if you are watching this on YouTube, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel so you will never miss another video again. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.